other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on, and I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Stan, we got a lot of big stars of the NBA in the house tonight. And I noticed a lot of fans have showed up extra early for photos.
Well, you know, it's all part of the job. These guys get to play the game they love, and it's important that they give back as well. Be ambassadors for the sport. Share memorable moments with the fans, especially the kids.
And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Brunson passes to Hart. Duren against Towns. Fades back. Good on the bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Robinson. Now Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Brunson with it. He's watched by Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Brunson on the drive. Count that bucket.
Finding a way through with his quickness, Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. And here is Thompson. Duren the screen. Thompson with it, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Cunningham. Towns with a rebound. And the Knicks with possession. Anunoby passes to Hart. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on Robinson. Towns outside. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. Towns has got 5.
Well, look, Towns is an elite big man shooter. He's very dangerous when he gets breathing room from deep.
For 3, here's Harris. Drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Brunson. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Towns gets the bucket.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around. Sticking with it, Towns wanted that bucket.
New York shooting their first foul shot of the night. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
That free throw good from Brunson. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 9. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Anunoby. Yet to see a basket. Now here's Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Harris on the wing. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He's often labeled as an outside shooter, but Harris does most of his scoring inside.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Cunningham. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Detroit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Robinson from downtown. Hart pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Towns.
I just love the ball movement.
Pistons trail by 9. And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. In the 3rd spot, the Pistons. New York in 5th.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
Harris outside. Robinson, a screen on Hart. For 3, here's Harris. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Bridges passes to Hart. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 9. Duren finds Harris. Now here's Cunningham. Brunson defending. Shot clock at 6. With the fadeaway. Count it.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Cunningham against Brunson. Anunoby passes to Hart. Towns a screen on Harris. Hart from long range hits the 3-pointer.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Pass to Harris. It's stolen by Hart. Towns up top. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Duren with a screen on Hart. Pass to Robinson. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now here's Anunoby. Towns outside. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. First one falls for him. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Bridges finds Hart. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. The three is up. The rebound by Detroit. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Detroit. Outside Anunoby. Up top, Robinson. Pass to Hart. Over Harris. New York again can't hit.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Cunningham. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Herter comes in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. New York also changing it up. Clarkson's checked in for Hart. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
To the paint. Here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
Now here's Alvarado. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Pistons trail by 7. Stewart finds Harris. Here's Cunningham. Back to Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
New York has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Robinson. And here's Bridges. Takes the 3. The rebound by Stewart. Harris against Robinson. Back to Harris. To Cunningham. He drops it from range. Now just a 2-point Knick lead.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for Detroit. Holland comes in for Harris. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Cunningham. New York also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anunoby. And it's Shamet in for Mikal Bridges. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Clarkson. They still need this. Detroit with a rebound. Here's Holland. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Now here's Herter. Stewart, a screen on Towns. Herter from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks with the lead. Alvarado outside. Now Towns. Launches it from deep. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
And here's LeVert. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Stewart, beyond the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks leading by 5. Shamet passes to Alvarado. To the wing, right side. Towns, right side. Clock at 6. Back to Alvarado. Here's Clarkson. It's intercepted. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Holland. Cans it from short range.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
New York has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Clarkson outside. Six to shoot. Launches it. No luck on that one. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then there's Kevin Herter. And it's Jenkins in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Herter. No points so far.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Shooting 1. Detroit shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Guys, back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's LeVert. Inside. Here's Holland. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Towns He's in his comfort zone.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
LeVert outside. Pass to Holland. Picked by Stewart from deep. Holland can't hit. Well, the Knicks shooting around 50% in the game so far. Now Alvarado, still without a bucket. Towns for three. The Pistons clear it. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
New York trailing. Alvarado outside. Pass to Towns. Clarkson for 3. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And here's LeVert for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Alvarado outside. Towns left side. 5 to shoot. Pass to Shamet. Here's Clarkson. There's the triple. New York no good that time either.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Jenkins. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Holland can't hit. New York has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Shamet. Now Alvarado. Clarkson outside. Clarkson missing again.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Shamet. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. New York working the ball around now. Here's the 3. They get it again. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Reed's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for LeVert. Robinson, he's checked in for Herter. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. New York also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. And that one misses. And the Pistons shooting about 56% in this one. Robinson against Thompson from the arc. And again, the Pistons missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They now take the lead. Anunoby's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Cunningham with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Powerful take from Cunningham.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Towns. Fires for 3. Kicks it out to Anunoby. This one for 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham against Brunson. Now here's Cunningham. The D's right on him. And he lays it up and in.
Cunningham can spin his way out of a tornado. What a great handle.
Towns a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson outside. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham for 3. Cunningham confident in his range.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns on a screen. 3-pointer. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Cunningham. And stolen by Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. Sends it home from 3-point land. Anunoby's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Harris comes in for Holland. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in. Robinson passes to Thompson. Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. Fires the 3, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter, so he's got a permanent green light.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Duren against Towns. Now Brunson. There's the 3. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Cunningham. Got a piece of it.
You're protecting the paint. OG Anunoby, a menace on defense. Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. Harris on the wing. He's covered by Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
To the wing on the left. Here's Towns. The rebound by Detroit.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
And stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. Here's Anunoby, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, what you love about Anunoby is his toughness and work ethic. When he's out there, he's going to play hard every second.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Cunningham finds Thompson. Pass to Harris. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all three levels.
Now Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Bridges buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
And the dunk by Duren.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 14. From the right block. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jalen Duren.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
And Detroit has possession. It's a 3-point game. Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. The shot. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Brunson against Cunningham. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Thompson. Harris outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Bridges. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Here's Brunson. The 3 is up. And the Knicks, another 3.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
Thompson outside. Here's Harris. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 16 points for Tobias Harris.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here we go, one-on-one. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there. Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Harris on the wing, launches a 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Knicks leading by 5. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
On the court now with J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the New York Knicks.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. Here's a good one. Shaq Can't Dunk 32 wants to know, how do you guys deal with internet trolls?
Well, first of all, that's the most ridiculous name I've ever seen.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I got a good chuckle.
Kenny, let me see your phone. Did you send that?
Shaq, there's zero chance I'd ever let you touch my phone. No way.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 14. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot.
And defenses prepare for Brunson's foul-drawing tactics, but they still can't do anything about it.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Pistons trail by 7. Now here's Robinson. And here's Cunningham outside. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Hart. Bridges has got 6.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Here's Harris. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brunson with it. Harris on him. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Harris outside. Thompson, a screen on Hart. And here's Harris outside. Drops in the 3. Harris has got 22 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you guys.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. To the inside. Curran with a steal. Got it. Give him 8.
They're almost impossible to stop Duran inside. Wow, just wow.
Pass to Brunson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brunson. Both free throws good from Brunson. Pistons trail by 6. Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. The shot off that time. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Detroit moving the ball around. For 3, here's Harris. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lets it go from 11. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Towns.
And give it up for Anunoby. He put a lot of time into his shot, and it's helped him tremendously.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at the Pistons, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And of course, there's the Knicks, only 2 spots back.
Well, for the Knicks, they've established themselves as a legit team this year. But you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
Now here's Robinson. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Knicks leading by 3. Brunson passes to Hart. Towns, right side. Tipped. Harris outside. Pass to Cunningham. Out to Thompson for the tie. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bridges outside. Anunoby passes to Hart. 3-pointer. Bridges hits the trifecta. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
And here's Cunningham. 18 points for him. Cunningham fending off the contact.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Pass to Harris. And here's Cunningham. 3-pointer. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 8 now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Towns for 3. Off the mark. His 6th miss in 13 tries. Thompson with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Duren with the bucket. That's 10 points for Jalen Duren.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Brunson penetrating. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Harris outside. Duren up top. Pass to Thompson. Duren the screen. Clock at 6. Thompson against Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. And the Pistons making a change here. Jenkins is checked in. That one misses. Knicks leading by 6. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Thompson with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And here's Harris outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. For New York, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Brunson. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Outside Robinson. Duren with a screen on Bridges. For 3, Robinson. The Knicks with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Towns on a screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Here's Jenkins. Still no points. Pass to Duren. Now Harris. He's guarded by Bridges. Harris's shot is good.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And it's Detroit with the ball after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Harris on the wing. He's covered by Hart. And the dunk by Duren.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Hart. He has 6. Back to Brunson. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Jenkins. Duren in the post. Brunson defending. Thompson passes to Harris. Off target from outside. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. And he drives in. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
Thompson outside. Harris outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, when Anunoby is feeling it, he can completely take over a game, and we're seeing that tonight.
Now here's Harris. That's 29 for him. No luck on that one. Hart with the defensive effort. Knicks leading by 8. Shot from 12. Duren with a rebound. Well, Detroit's shooting about 53% in the third, a very good number. Out to Harris. Thompson with a screen. Harris against Anunoby. Again, the miss by the Pistons. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Hart finds Brunson. 1:25 left in the third quarter here. Outside Anunoby. Here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Here's Jenkins. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And the free throw, no good. New York leading by 8. Crafty move. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Karis LeVert's checked in for Cunningham. Sohan's checked in for New York.
One shot.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Pistons trail by 11. Now LeVert hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Holland for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Clarkson. Tipped.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
New York making a switch here. .23 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clarkson outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good execution there. Clarkson smooth off the catch.
Herter with it. Pass to Holland. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he makes all three. And so it's New York, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Holland, also Isaiah Stewart out there, Kevin Huerter out there with Cunningham, and it's Jenkins in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
Clarkson outside. Towns a screen on Cunningham. Fires the three. That's good from Towns on the assist by Clarkson. Towns has got 23.
Well, that's his fourth triple for the game now. Just his first in the second half.
Here's Huerter, and the shot goes.
Obviously, Herter's focus offensively is on the outside, but his touch translates into the paint as well.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Towns. Shoots over Holland, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
One shot.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
Cunningham against Clarkson. Cunningham going to work inside.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Pass to Robinson. Towns, left side. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And here's Alvarado. Three-pointer, no good. Stewart, right side. Here's Jenkins. Back to Stewart. Pass to Huerter. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Harris is checked in for the Pistons. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson is checked in for Alvarado.
One shot.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, the thing about Towns, he's talented and he's flexible. You want him to be your number one option? Great. If you want him to play a supporting role, he's okay with that. So you can put him in any lineup.
Outside Brunson. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That one goes. Count it.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Now here's Cunningham, right wing. Harris outside. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. New York leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Towns. Cat playing big. Oh, my.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Clarkson. And the bucket is good. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the second half.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Pass to Brunson. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That one goes in.
And, you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
And here's Stewart. Here's Jenkins. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. Jenkins has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Here's Clarkson. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
And here's Cunningham outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Cunningham. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. And it's now 26 points for Cade Cunningham.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Robinson passes to Brunson. With contact, Brunson gets it to go.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Pass to Stewart. The fadeaway. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 11. Outside Brunson. Fires from deep. The Pistons clear it. And here's Stewart. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Jenkins. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
And New York has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Brunson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And some changes here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Herter. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Clarkson. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Harris's shot is good.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Now here's Hart from behind the arc. Drains the triple. And the Knicks lead by 13.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Harris on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Duran with a screen on Hart. And here's Harris outside. And Detroit another three.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Left side Brunson. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Harris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And that's 36 points for Tobias Harris.
The grown man strength there from Harris, able to power his way for the finish.
Outside Anunoby. Towns up top. Towns a screen on Harris. Hart from long range. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Robinson. Let's go with a three. And the Pistons, another three.
Robinson not afraid to let it fly from deep. You got to get out on him.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns outside. Towns throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now Cunningham. And a nice finish on the layup. Cunningham's got 28.
And that is an important shot. Cunningham understands how to come up big for his team.
Here's Brunson. Oh, the agility of Brunson getting to the bucket.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Cunningham. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Towns.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Towns. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Cunningham. Cade takes the hit and delivers.
Well, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
Brunson. Bucket! Straight in.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Cunningham outside. Oh, the slick fadeaway. Silky smooth.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Brunson with it. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, he can't get the layup. Robinson on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Misses the three. Knicks leading by 7. Hart outside. Here's Towns. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Cunningham. Book it! It goes!
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Hart. Now Brunson. Book it!
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Cunningham against Brunson. Now here's Cunningham, tightly guarded, and it's in there! Now here's Bridges. And here's Brunson. Beyond the arc. It's money from deep.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And New York has possession. 10-point lead. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.